All right, so you guys have been traveling about 3 or 4 hours now from Parnast. And, you see these sort of like the rolling hills and the grassy plains. And, there is a hill. As you're going into this wooded area, you're starting to see a lot more boulders starting to pop up everywhere. And, yes.
Knowing that we have footprints of a large humanoid and some smaller ones with boots on, my suggestion is, if we're coming up to this, is to maybe half arc approach, or at least make sure and scout ahead without being seen. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
The best chance we have of taking out some sort of giantish looking thing is to make sure we've got surprise on them. And
whoever's our stealthiest person, I think, should scout ahead.
I ain't stealthy, but
don't sell yourself short, Shemra. Of course you could be stealthy.
I'm not stealthy.
Involves screaming a blood run. Yeah, I'm all for it. But I will. I'll make sure. I did bring my riding horse with me, so I'll make sure and tie it up to a tree before we get too much further.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good. Out of the range of hearing that thing neigh and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys, this plume of smoke is getting closer and closer and closer as you guys go into this trove of trees, hearing woodpeckers and stuff all around you, and the birds chirping.
Who's our sneakiest person?
Who is
Have
that?
a +3 to stealth. Does anybody got better?
Arlo's pretty stealthy.
I got a +3 as well. Yeah.
Arlo's got some.
Arlo, you
got
want
heavy armor?
Me and you.
I've got a +8.
Oh, +8. Oh,
wow.
Well, Barian, why don't you sneak up and see what you can see?
Yeah. I will. I was saying I'll happily go scout.
Yeah, go. I think now's your time.
If there's a more advantageous way to approach this, I would love to search for it.
Now's your time to shine, Barian.
All right. Well, so I will quietly approach. You want me to do a stealth roll?
Does a bear shit in the woods? Of course I want you to do a stealth roll.
You can do this, Barian.
With guidance, yes.
Oh, Jesus. So, Barian,
I pretty much disappear.
I'm gonna ping you. You basically just vanish into the ethereal plane.
Nice.
Now, one other thing that I want to do, I want to show you the map. And this is what you see. You should be able to see the map, Barian. And you're coming in from... Okay.
Oh, there it is. Got it.
No problem. You're coming in from about this area here where you can see your token at. You're in those trees. And you're hid. But that's what you see. You see the large building. You see the campfire. You see where the smoke is coming from. And then you see the other things that you're looking at. Without going into too much metagaming detail. And I know all the other players are they're starving for me to tell you what you see. I know they are. But that's what you see, Barian.
All right.
So what say you, Mr. Rogue? You could get the element of surprise right now if you wanted to jump in there and murder hobo away.
No, I'm good. So I will stealthy back to the party and let them know that I've come upon. There's a hunting lodge up here, or a lodge.
This is a map by Vey as well, everybody. This is a map by Zovia. Beautiful hunting lodge
orcs,
map.
Some goblins, and what appears to be an ogre there.
And I'm using it for an Adventures League.
How big of a force is it?
I've seen 3. But
I can
as
take
I
3.
said, it's a hunting. It's a big lodge, so I have no idea what's inside.
Well, I
And
can.
oh,
I can
yeah,
tell
you
by
know there's
the,
shit inside.
The acts of what did you see again? Ogres.
Seeing some orcs, some goblins, and an ogre.
Okay. Well, orcs and goblins, if they're weak, they hide and don't trample through grass, making large trails. So assume they're of adequate strength to protect themselves.
Well, I think we have the element of surprise. It seems like maybe
They
we
have
could get a jump
they have
on
the
'em.
defensible position. So just
Yeah. Is there anything we could do to even the odds out a little bit?
Hey Shem, you remember that time we were out with those? We were out at that place with those ogres, and I threw a silence spell out there, and we took a few of them out.
I remember
Maybe we
that
can do
myself.
that again.
that was a good one. I like
Yeah.
that one. That worked well.
That was a good use of silence. I actually never seen it used that way.
So what's the plan here? Is there? I'll look to Varian and ask if is there a better way to approach?
From what I've seen, they're not grouped together. There's a couple different groups, and they're not close in close proximity of each other. This is a rather large building that they're.
Were there scouts? Do you see any that were grouped together doing patrols or scouting?
I didn't see any patrols. I seen what appeared to be some guards to the entrance of the lodge or the building, and then I seen a campfire with another group there.
They've got 6. I'm going to give them a pretty tough encounter.
Can the guards see the campfire?
I'm going to give them an encounter.
Yes.
I don't think we're going to get that silence working very well.
Were they
for us then.
Were they pretty spread out, Varian?
I want to see what
Yes.
this
Well, they're
challenge
two
rating
separate
is.
groups. The ones by the campfire we may be able to get, and if we could take them down without them sounding an alarm or anything, they're probably 60, 70 feet away from the building or where the guards are at.
Calculate this really quick.
Airlo also has silence if we need to use 2 spells.
If we want to try to take out the
Wow.
smaller group that
Challenge
doesn't
rating
contain- doesn't have
7.
The ogre was on the building, guarding the building. We should go south and come up from the eastern side, the side opposite of where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. I mean, I don't know if we can just leave these guys alone. I think we got to address them somehow.
Well, they're the ones that are. I mean, unless there's another large pack of something that is able to steal farmers, this is the reason our town's so damn crowded.
Yeah, I agree.
Remember, there was this other Bone Tusk tribe. This could be where they're holed up at. So there's no telling how many are here.
I like it. Sounds like we're going to have a showdown.
Maybe a chance we have to take.
Best we can do is plan ahead, and when it all goes to shit, just take
Challenge rating 7 versus a challenge rating 3-4 party.
part. All right, so I'm gonna suggest we approach how Varian suggests.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless you want to do a pincer move, you want some people going on one side and one on the other. Splitting doesn't usually ever work well for at least one of the group.
Yeah, I think we can split once we engage if we need to. I think it's best to stay together until then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would recommend we go to the south, some distance, and then head east, and then cut back north.
Pretty much where where you came in from, Chief?
Yeah.
Or more towards the central part of the encounter
No,
map?
back down, straight down south from where I'm at,
Okay.
down this direction.
Okay. All right.
Using the tree line to keep us hidden as best we can.
Okay. You guys want to do a group stealth roll? Would you guys like to do a group stealth roll?
Yeah.
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. So in D&D 5e, a group check goes with everybody does the roll, and if you have more successes and fails, you're all successful. So is that what you guys want to do?
When I
Or do
roll
you want to
guidance,
do
that
individual?
means
Put
I can
guidance on their least stealthy people, maybe.
That would be me and Shum.
I'm not too bad. I got a +2, but
I'll put it on myself then. Malachi
Yeah.
is like just a walking clank machine.
Because I believe you can have one guidance up at a time, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's concentration.
Yeah, because it's con. Yeah. So what do you think, adventurers?
let's do as best we can to sneak around to the other side then.
What's up, Cthulhu? Yes, I did. I changed it. Yeah. I changed it to the Digital Dungeon Master. Oh. We've got a couple of good rolls. We've got 3 rolls done. I'm still waiting for a stealth roll from Shemgra. And I'm
I
still
thought you were
waiting.
doing a group one. Sorry.
Yep, we are doing group. Yep. Everybody rolls. And we go with the amount of successes versus failures. Oh, Arlo. It's up to you, Arlo. As the group is 2 successes and 2 fails. Arlo. Oh, let me see what's going on here. Oh, really quick. Oh, God. Guess what, everybody?
Do we die?
You are all successfully,
Yes.
basically stealthed, where you guys are at in the lower left-hand portion of the map. You're all hidden into the trees and in the low underlying brush. As you can see, a beautiful hunting lodge. You can actually see that several of the windows are open, and it looks like metal bars are in the windows. At the front door, which is a beautiful double wooden door, there is a huge ogre picking his nose, going, I know I got a cliffhanger in there somewhere. And he's picking his nose, and there's a couple of orcs in beside him, flanking his position, just looking at him, shaking their head in disgust. The campfire over to the eastern side of the courtyard has the plume of smoke that you guys have seen, and there's like a spit on it, and they're roasting what appears to be a pig, and one of them's turning it, and the other one's taking some type of grease or something from his canteen and pouring it over it as they're slowly turning it, and the other ones are licking their chops, just waiting for it to be done. So you can see a total of 7 enemies out into the courtyard. What do you do? If you want, adventurers, I will give you the element of surprise. I will give you the drop. And you can attack with advantage.
I'm gonna look to Barian real quick and ask him, this was the best one to come at?
No, I wanted to go across to the east and then come up and get the ones by the campfire. I just wanted to head south away so that we could stealth over to the east.
Draw to where you thought was the best spot to enter.
Is that where you were describing where you wanted to go?
Yeah, I wanted to come in. Let's see.
No problem. Problem solved. You guys are over here.
Right in.
Or do you want to be in the back? Or do you want to be in the back? You can be in the back as well, adventurers. You could be back here if you want to. Up in the top right-hand corner of the map. It's up to you, adventurers. Your stealth roll was successful.
Like stairs, right?
It does. It looks like That's the back door, Shemgra. It looks like a back door for sure.
Maybe we should
Someone
try
wanna
that.
sneak up and maybe look into this building. Are there more in there? I mean, ranged is always an issue. So if we can cut off their ability to hit us from range, that would be a good move.
There's also a makeshift stable in the back as well with a bunch of hay. There's actually a dead horse carcass back there. Looks like it's been half eaten. You can hear the flies buzzing around it. Zzz. Pretty bad
guys
stench
want me
back here
to-
too.
To stealth around and take a look in the windows, see if I see anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so as everybody is over here bushwhacking it. Yeah, you guys are bushwhacking it over here. Now, Barian, where do you want to go?
I want to check out any windows that are in the back here.
Okay.
Maybe listen at the door, see if I can hear anything.
Okay, why don't you give me a in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. You look inside this little window here in the back, this old, stained, muddy looking window, and you can actually see a female orc sitting on a couch with her feet propped up on the table, which is all that sitting on a bearskin rug. You can see that there's a fireplace crackling inside because there's a little small plume of smoke coming up from the hunting lodge as well. In fact, there's a couple of them, by the way. And she's sitting there on the couch, kicked back, smoking a pipe. Just kind of relaxing. And you can see that there's a couple plates of food and stuff on the table as well.
She's the only one I see.
The only one that you see, yes.
Are there more windows along the back of the building?
You don't know. You gotta kind of move.
All right,
You
well,
gotta kind of move.
come over here and check this one.
Same thing. But you see some stairs going out into another chamber. But there's a wall there, and you really can't see out into the other chamber. But it looks beautiful inside.
So I think that silent spell idea is looking really good.
God damn it! What the hell?
Well, I could hit the 4 over there, but the problem with that is that I
I
can't
got
hit
that son of a bitch.
the other 3 in that. And
There's a mosquito.
the other 3 are gonna see us if we
No,
what
we can
those 4.
we can
Mr.
can throw
fucking
it up,
Miyagi that
and we can
thing.
burst through the back of that building without everyone hearing us burst through.
I should have had some chopsticks.
And
Yeah,
take
but if
out-
they're in conversation, they'll notice that they're under a spell of some sort pretty quick.
But yeah, the whole point would be to bum rush them, just like we did with the last ones.
Yeah, I think we
But
should.
I'm talking about the guys in the house, not setting the spell off outside the house.
Yeah, I think we
There's
should go in the house.
Did I
so we
miss
can
some?
Control who's attacking us using
Come on
walls
over here,
and stuff
motherfucker.
to provide cover. Is my thought.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah,
like that.
I could be okay with that. Yeah.
They're overthinking
So
the
if we can-
process.
I don't know if you can look through the window and set that thing off, and we just, as soon as you start giving,
All
me
of a
the
sudden,
okay,
you
as
start
soon
to
as
hear
it's silent,
the door handle starts to shake a little bit. Barian.
All right,
Reaction? Run? Is that what you're doing?
No,
I'd rather dead horse.
no, I'm just going to come back over here a little bit.
Roll initiative. Just you and me, Barian. Just you and I. Roll initiative, Barian, as that door starts to open up in front of you. You beat me by 1. I'm gonna get. You see the door starting to open up. What do you do?
I
He's
will take
overthinking
aim with assassinate.
Okay. The door opens up and an ogre appears in front of you. And he says, "Whoa!" as you assassinate him. And as you look inside, you can see that past him, there's a couple more. There's another orc and another ogre in there as well. "We got visitors!" Go ahead and do your attack there, Barian. That he's going to get an attack back. And then we're going to roll initiative all together. Everyone after this.
So, David, just when you moved him once, we all went off the map.
Oh, really? Where'd you guys go to?
They abandoned me.
You guys are already running from Barian. Wow, that's
Well, we didn't
nice.
think he was going to have, the idea of attacking an ogre without... Okay, this is happening. The plan officially went to shit before we actually rolled initiative.
Well, you guys were planning this thing. Barian's out there in the wide open.
I'm with you. Just...
Yeah, I tried to sneak back away.
You had your chance. You had the initiative as the door was, as you could see the door handle jostling around and whatnot. You said, "I stand there and I sneak attack and assassinate." I'm like, okay, roll initiative. Okay, so go ahead and do your attack. Let's see. You hit the ogre. Ugh!
Let me see what assassinate says here.
You get to do a crit, if I'm not mistaken, and you'll get sneak attack.
Yes, I was just wanting to make sure. So now I'll put
So you'll
sneak attack
just...
on itself, right?
Yep.
And then roll
I think if you
damage.
hold shift or something, you can crit.
Yep, you can do that, or you can go into the little button top right-hand corner, and you can hit the, not the effects button, but the little square with the circle in it, the modifiers, and you can hit critical on the lower left-hand corner. And then you roll your damage, and that's how hard you hit the ogre as you say hello to him. "Hello, Mr. Half-Elf!" Wow.
That's a lot of damage.
As you definitely wound the ogre, that's for sure. The ogre is wounded. So the ogre is going to hit you back. And he takes this club that he has and he just kind of reaches out and tries to smash you. And he misses. Everybody roll initiative. It's on.
Want me to roll again?
Sure. No. You're good. That ogre's good too. There you go. Ogre 2's got a 10. It's already in there. Everybody rolled?
Yep.
I think it looks like it. All right. So we are going to start on. The ogre disappears out of your sight, Marianne. The other ogre that was in the place. 5, 10, 15,
Right.
20. 25,
Is it my
30,
turn again?
35, 40.
Can't be my turn again.
It is, let's see, Arlo's turn.
All right, so that ogre has disappeared back inside.
I think all we
no,
could see was
there was
him
a
striking
yeah.
at something.
Yep. I'm talking about there was another ogre that Barian had seen inside of the lodge, and it disappeared from around the corner. It disappeared around the corner.
And so then from here, would I have line of sight on this ogre at all?
You would, if you moved over a couple more squares, probably about another 15 to 20 feet. Yes, you would. But it's a 5-foot wide door, so it would be a -2 because of the cover that Barian's going to be kind of blocking your shot. But if you have anything that's a saving throw or anything like that, it's not going to be affected. Any kind of like attack roll, you're going to be at -2.
All right, Erlo will move over here and take aim with his crossbow at the orc around the fire there.
Okay. The orc number 3.
Yes.
All right, you're about 75 feet away. I don't think that 75 feet is going to matter, is it?
On crossbow, I don't think so.
Light crossbow is 80. So you are just within normal range. So your attack is a 19 plus 5 for a 24. That is a hit. As it strikes him dead center in the back, and he goes down on his knees. Ah! As he takes 6, and then he stands back up. Ah! And he turns around, and he sees you. And he says, "Humans!" Nice shot, Arlo. Any other movement you want to take? Go ahead and take it. So now, as you just shot that, a goblin is going to start running. He is going to sprint. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, Arlo will stay where he's
Actually,
he's done.
the goblin's going to stay here. The goblin's going to stay here. He's got a short bow, and he's going to fire it at you. And it is a hit. So you're struck with an arrow, Arlo, for maximum damage of 8. And then this goblin ducks around the corner. I'm going to use tactics as well. Hold attack there. All right, Sarpy, you're up now. And then also, Sarpy, I'll let Bitey go as well. So I'm going to put the same initiative of 12 on Bitey.
Yeah. So what I want to do, Bitey's still kind of coiled around my arm. So what I want to do is move up to the edge of the door. And then kind of extend my arm around the corner and say, "Go get him, Bitey," and let him kind of command him to slither and attack that orc there.
Okay.
Or that ogre, rather.
So you want him to come like right here then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's pretty big ogre, so usually it'd be -2 because of the corner, but you'll be all right. So an 18 is a hit with Bitey, and now the ogre is heavily wounded as Bitey does 11 more damage to him.
And then I extend my arm back and have him fly back to me, which negates any opportunity attacks.
Okay. And that's for his fly skill, right?
Yeah, he's got I think it's called flyby, something like that. Anyway, he doesn't take op attacks when he's flying.
Okay.
And that'll be
fly guy.
I'll hang out there.
All right. Orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4.
That's it for me.
Yep, no problem. Barian, you're up now.
I'm going to move. I'd like to move back to here. And
Are you cunning action, or are you just going to move and take the attack of opportunity?
Well, where am I at? Where's my guy at?
You're right
I
here.
thought I was right here. Put me where I'm at, because I don't want to take attack of opportunity.
Okay, so you want to disengage with your cunning action then, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you went back here. So that would be 20-foot movement. 25-foot movement, actually. So you got an action left, and what would you like to do?
I'm going to attack.
It is Zovia. Thank you for making it.
Over with my bow.
A beautiful map. That's a hit. Very nice. All right, the ogre takes 8 more piercing damage. You got 10 foot of movement left if you want to take it. And we will go ahead and move on. Okay. We are going to go to
I hit
Another
pass turn
goblin?
and it jumped all the way down to a goblin.
Yep. Let's see. 10, 20, 30. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet for Arlo. You are going to get shot with another arrow from a short bow, which the arrow zings past you, almost hitting Malachi in the process, but sticking in a tree right beside of you. And the goblin's going to finish his movement. In fact, I think that was his, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was all of his movement. So an orc comes running out of the door. 20. Sees you, Sarpy, and attacks. He has a great axe that is wielded. And he swings it. And he misses with a 10. The ogre comes outside. 5, 10, 15. Goes to Barian. Great club in hand. Swings at Barian. Hits with a 23.
Ouchie.
Barian, you're going to take a total of 16 damage as you are heavily wounded from the ogre. The ogre is pretty heavily wounded as well. One of the orcs by the campfire is doing a sprint. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, as he's yelling, "Groomsh, give me the power to destroy these infidels!" Goblin, infidels. 30 feet.
We're
A
fighting
dash, 10, 20, 30. Goblin runs a total of 60 feet as he sprints. Does not get an attack. Shemgra, you're up now.
All right, so my dual wielder feat, I draw out.
Planning and planning and
both my
planning and
weapons.
planning. It is a handsome map, Zovia. And you too can get this map on
That
Zovia's
should be
Patreon
25
page.
movement there,
Okay.
and I'll engage in the engage with that ogre. Seems the biggest threat on the field right now.
Yeah, he's pretty heavily wounded too, so
Did I get skipped somehow?
No.
No.
Nope. You're still down there at the bottom with your big ol' 1 initiative roll.
Okay. Maybe I need to refresh the combat tracker.
No, I think it's just the way it's set. So
Oh, okay.
it jumps around.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, it's we're all together and not split apart like we normally are.
Oh yeah, because everything rolled horrible initiatives. You guys rolled good, so you guys are up above everything.
That's just how it worked out this time.
That's how it works. Everything is descending, yeah. Everything is descending order. So Shem, that's a nice hit with a 23. That is a critical hit, by the way. So you may roll crit damage, sir. Very nice. The ogre, as you just smash his head in. Blood and skull, bits of skull go everywhere. He falls to the ground. He is dead. Now remember, this square is difficult terrain, so.
And I can't recall. I think it was 20 movement here, or was it 25, Dave?
It was 25.
25. So I can't move. That'd be difficult terrain trying to get standing where that ogre fell. Then, right?
Yep, it'd be difficult.
So I wouldn't have enough movement to do that. So I'm actually going to take 5 step back this way then, and that'll be it for me.
That's fancy. What's that?
It's a blood splatter. If we were playing Savage Worlds, when I take that token off the map, it automatically puts a blood splatter on there. Or a slime splatter, or a water splatter, whatever kind of splatter I tell it to put on there. It's pretty cool. Fantasy Grounds is awesome, man. I'm telling you.
Do lots
All
of
right.
cool stuff.
Yeah, you can do a lot. So a goblin comes running out of this door, stands in the corner of the, sort of like the archway to where the door is, has a short bow pulled, and is going to attack Barian. He has a clear shot of Barian. He lets go of the arrow, and it slams into the post on the stable right to your right, Barian. It misses.
Excellent.
An orc comes around the corner, charging, yelling Groomsh. Malachi, the old caboose. What say you?
Malachi holds his holy symbol up and says, "Soon, give us the power to defeat our enemies," as I cast a bless spell on Shem, Sarpi, Barian, and Bitey.
Ooh, a level 3 spell slot?
Level 2.
Oh, okay. So you get to do 4, yeah. Wow. You guys are blessed. Bless my Malachi.
And then I will move down here to help out Erlo when these seeing all these things are rushing towards him.
Oh, yeah. All right. Anything else for you there, Malachi?
I hope that's all I can do.
Oh, this is a good fight, isn't it?
Did you apply that effect or no?
What's that?
It doesn't look like he's put bless on anybody yet.
Oh, maybe it didn't work in the combat tracker.
Here, let me, well, you got to get him targeted first, or...
Yeah, I don't think you even target him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this your first time using Fantasy Grounds? I got a tutorial for targeting if you need it. Love it. Oh, so good.
I think I've watched that video a couple times.
Right on. You and 20 other people have.
There it goes.
There we go.
Then that's a concentration on you, right?
Yep.
It is.
I've read that in the next iteration, the concentration stuff will be automated.
There's an extension for it. Works really well.
It's pretty cool.
So an ogre busts out of the door and says, "Fee, fi, fo, fum! I'm gonna smash him!" He basically takes a dash. He can't do anything else. And from around the corner comes yet another ogre. Get him, boys! Arlo, round 2, guys. You guys are...
All right.
You guys got a bunch going on here.
Yeah, I hope we're not in over our head here.
The goddamn DMs threw
Well,
everything
Arlo's
in the
going to use
kitchen
his
sink
wand
at
of
us.
web.
Excellent.
All right, so that casts web, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it does a 20-foot cube. So do I draw that on there?
Let me, Where is your wand of web? Here it is right here. Yeah, it wasn't even identified. How did you know it was a wand of web? Let's see, probably because I told you. Alright, so the wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cast the web spell, DC 15. The wand gains 1d6 every day, and then the web spell. Let's see. Conjure a massive, thick, sticky webbing at a point of your choice within range. Range is 60 feet. Let's see. Difficult terrain. So very nice. If the webs aren't anchored between 2 solid masses, such as walls or trees, the web will collapse on itself at the start of the next turn. So where are you wanting to put this web? You know how to make a radius? Right click, and then on the map anywhere, just right click, and then click the arrow upper left hand corner that says pointers. and then you can draw a circle, and then just draw it. And if it's 20, you can put it like this, whatever you want. There's going to be a square in the middle of the circle. You'll be able to move that anywhere that you want to, and then the little handle of the square on the outer rim of the circle, that's where you can rotate it. But I don't think it really makes a difference rotating a circle, because it always stays the same shape.
Turns out
It's
that's how
always round.
circles work.
All right, so it's actually a 20-foot cube. So my bad. So you would go actually and click on the... There you go. There you go.
So do I just grab your cube?
I don't think you can grab my cube. Can you grab it?
No.
Yeah, you'll have
That sounds
to...
dirty.
Oh, you can... I can just move it to wherever you want it. Where do you want it? Like right here or right there?
Does my cube
or...
show up for you there?
It does, yeah. It's a little transparent, but yeah, I can definitely see it. I can definitely see it. Let me get rid of my cube. And we're going to use yours. I think you put yours right there or something like that. And then you're back one more. So
I'm trying to anchor it between the wall of the lodge and some of the trees and bush on the right. Will that anchor there?
thanks, DM Baboonski. Appreciate it. You know what? It sure will. There's just enough of that tree there to where you can get that web anchored. So it's going to be difficult terrain. So it's going to eat up everything's movement as it, basically tries to trek through that spider web, that very thick, massive spider web. So very nice.
And airload is done.
Alrighty then. Very nice. I will make sure to use double movement as the enemies travel through that. And the first one already is affected by it. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It can't move anymore, so it's there.
It has to make a dex saving throw or be restrained as well.
Okay. You can go ahead and give me the dex saving throw. I think it's parsed out, isn't it, for you? Where you would just take that dice and then throw it right on goblin number 4. All right. So the goblin failed. Now you'll take that restrained icon, which is right beside the die, and then throw it right on there, and it'll be restrained. Very nice. I can see what you're going to do. You're going to light that bitch on fire. I love it. I would probably do it right now if I could. If I was playing, I'd been. All right, so next is such and such, Bitey and Sarpy. This is gonna be a fun time. I am getting rid of the...
Did we lose him?
I don't know. Sarpy, is he here? What kind of magic items should I give out, guys? I'm going to give out... I want to give out a couple magic items. What do you think I should give out? Non-melee. Non-melee, guys. What type of magic items should I do? All right, we'll come back to Sarpy. Let's go to a couple of orcs. Once Sarpy gets back,
That's
we'll
not helpful.
come back.
Hello?
All right. Are you back,
Is it my
Sarpy?
turn? Yeah, I'm back.
All right, your turn.
Something happened
You're
to my
in.
computer. My
You're
turn.
in Bitey's. Yep.
All right.
An orc came around the corner.
Okay, I'm going to... Let's see. Is anybody very hurt?
Barian. I
Very
can tell
pretty
from the look
hurt.
at the combat tracker. It says it's heavy.
Yeah, I got thunked on the head.
Yeah, you got thunked a couple times.
Okay, I'm going to
Any other ideas, guys?
I'm going to move up to Barrion. I'll absorb opportunity attack if I need to. There,
Thank you.
and I will use my healing spell on you.
Okay. I will give you an opportunity attack from the ogre. It will be at -2 because of the corner. The attack of opportunity is a miss.
All right, I'll heal Barrion for 5.
There's an orc there too.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, totally. Thank you for the orc there. I looked at him and I knew that I needed to do that, but I just had I'm reading the chat about some stuff, so don't you guys be looking at that chat. You guys minimize that chat if you guys are in there, because I'm asking the chat for some advice on some stuff. So, oh, the attack of opportunity on Sarpy this time is a critical hit. So we're going to do a little bit of damage on him. Just a little bit. I mean, the orc's not that bad. I mean, it's only 1d12. All right, so I did 10. So why did I not do another for rolling a quit? Yeah, should have done another one. So let's give you let's well, look at that. First time using Fantasy Grounds. So I'm going to give you another 6 wounds. So Sarpy, you're going to have a total of 19 on you. All right. So what else are you going to do? You took your move, you got smacked.
The only thing I got left is a minor, or a bonus action, rather. It's a little 4th edition terminology there.
Are you a 4E fan?
I was.
I like you more and more, Sarpy.
I don't think there's much I can do with it by itself, though, so I'm going to just call it a day, call it a turn.
You know I'm a 4E fan, right? I'm pretty outspoken.
4E is actually
that.
the first. That's what got me into D&D in the first place.
Did it? I love 4E, man. I mean, just the way that it's put together and the variety for the classes. Why would you not want to play it? I mean, seriously, it's what killed 4th edition was all of the different effects and conditions on your powers.
Yeah,
like
no,
giving
I
your
ran a campaign up to 8th level and it got unwieldy because
Yeah.
you couldn't do anything without 18 different interrupts.
But you should see it on Fantasy Grounds. It's like they were meant for each other.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I bet.
Oh yeah. All right, so we digress. Sorry about that. Oh, Adventures League 4th edition. Here we come. Holy shit. Okay, I'm totally had a mental lapse here. So you took your damage, and I think you're going to do something, right?
No, I'm done. That's my turn.
All right.
He
So
healed,
nothing.
He healed me for 5.
Nothing for Bitey.
Well, it takes my action to make him attack, does it not?
Let's see. You're playing a Beastmaster Ranger, right?
Yeah.
No, I was telling you that you could, because of the way that
I can attack.
like I was saying, you can use, basically it's like 2. Okay, and it's totally not the way it's supposed to be, and I know that, but Rangers need a little bit of work, so that's why I'm letting you have total control of Bitey.
I'll as I go up here and heal Barry, and I'll point to the orc there and have Bitey attack him.
Okay. So Bitey hit with a 17.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
All right, 7 more. Very good. All right, so we got an orc. Came around the corner. Already moved him. So Barian, you're up now. Feeling a little bit better, by the way.
Yes, I'm feeling much better. Give Sharpie a nod of appreciation. I'm going to take aim at the orc that Bitey just attacked. Now, do I get sneak attack because Bitey's adjacent to him, or no?
Bitey is an ally, so you most certainly do. Bitey is definitely an ally.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Very nice. 16 damage. Holy shit. Nice, Marion. The orc goes down.
And then I'm going to use my cunning action to move. Well, I don't need to use cunning action to move, but I'm going to back up a little bit right here on the tree line edge.
You're getting the F out of Dodge, aren't you, bud?
I'm staying away from that great club coming my direction.
Yeah, that,
You can
that
use
great
your
club
cunning
hurt.
action to dodge, can't you?
Disengage, dodge,
And dash. Might as well
Dash,
dodge if you're not going to do anything
Yeah.
else.
Dodge is disadvantage on all attacks against you until the
Yeah.
start of your next turn.
Dodge is pretty strong.
Yeah, Dodge is OP. Splug saved the day the other night by using Dodge.
but then
All right.
we'll stand by to dodge.
Yeah, Roger that, Captain. All right, so we've got some goblins. 10, 20. Old goblin here, old goblin number 2, is going to take a shot at Malachi. So I'm going to go ahead and take my... Give me that dexterity saving throw first. All right, so he failed it. He's basically just trying to pick his feet up, and he can't. So he's gonna take that shot anyway on Malachi, and you can also drop restrained on him. Thank you very much. So the attack on Malachi is a miss because he's restrained. So that is very good. Orc runs in, calling for the power of Grumsh. And he attacks Arlo as he swings his great axe, and he misses. Goblin, he moves. Give me a dexterity saving throw. On Goblin 1, by the way. He is successful, so that's 15, 20, 25, and 30. He attacks Malachi with his rusty scimitar. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and miss. Shemgra, you're up. This is actually a big fight. A big fight. And I don't even have...
Are you guys disengaging over there or what?
I don't even have the big
I yell
chip
over to
out
Erlo.
yet.
Erlo, go help Sarpy. He's hurt. I'll hold these off.
This is gonna get hairy
Okay.
next round. Definitely gonna get hairy next round, that's for
All right.
sure.
Hearing that, I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to engage with this goblin here. First, the longsword.
Nice hit with a 19.
Oh, good. They're weak. Excellent.
Goblin goes down.
And the war pick on the ogre, then, is where I'll turn my attention.
Hit on an ogre. That's a hit. All right, you hit for 5 piercing damage. All right, so give me a dexterity saving throw on orc number 2, right there at the top of your... All right, he is successful. He rips right through that, runs up and attacks you, Erlo, with his great axe. That's over his head, coming down at you. And you step out of the way, and it beds itself into the ground, hitting a stone, and sparks fly everywhere. All right, Malachi.
All right. Malachi, first of all, as a bonus action, is going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And I'll put it just to the right of where I am. Oh, do you have a token for it, or you just
Yeah,
want to...
I was getting it out. I was getting it out.
okay.
Okay, you can. You should be able to move it anywhere you want to. Can you move it? There you go.
There it goes. And I will attack orc number 3 with as a bonus action with the Spiritual Weapon.
Sounds like a winner. Sounds like a weenie.
No luck on that one.
A miss.
And then as my action, I'm going to take the dodge action. Say, I'll hold these off, Airlow. Go get the other ones. Go help with the other ones. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ogre's on you, Joe. It's going to stay right in the doorway there. It's going to attack with his great
That
club.
doorway really restricts his movement.
Okay, he moves out of the doorway. Swings at you and misses with a 15. I love it.
Love it. That's great.
All right, so give me a dexterity saving throw on ogre number 3. All right, he's successful. Oh man, your plan was good, but these things are just rolling so well. All right, so that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He gets out of the web. He pulls a javelin out, and then he launches it at, let's see, who would he launch it at? 1, 2, Arlo. All right, so he's going to launch it at you, Arlo. Javelin. Quick, throw me a spear, Jobu. As this javelin goes right past you, and it misses, sticking in the ground behind you. Okay, Arlo. We're in round 3 now.
All right, well, let's hope they keep on missing, and I'll run over to Sarpy here.
You're gonna want to disengage. Right?
Was that disengage, or was that just a move?
It was.
Okay, all right. I was going to say, hell yeah, I'll take 2 attacks of opportunities there, sir. You know, I would jump at a chance for that. All right, Arlo. Action. You've moved over. What else is Arlo going to do?
Cure wounds for 1.
I think that's an action, though.
That's an action, yeah. You could do a healing word.
Healing word,
Yeah. So I'll let you just go ahead and re-roll healing word, and I'll take the 1 off of Sarpy.
I don't have healing word.
Oh, yeah. No healing word, then no heal, unfortunately. You got anything else you can do with a bonus action?
No, don't think so.
All right.
Don't have spiritual weapon.
No.
Yeah, because Cure Wounds takes an action, and your Disengage took an action as well. Unless you're a rogue, then you get it, for a bonus action. All right, so let's do some goblins. I've got this goblin is restrained. So is there a mechanic that will allow me to try to break free from restrain? Okay, so what would that be? But for this round, I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I wonder if restrained, I wonder if that causes disadvantage. I think it does. Let me go to the reference manual and type in the conditions. Alright, so restrained grants the Dungeon Master 5 more inspirations. Wow, this is pretty cool. Alright, so restrained basically is just speed becomes 0, and it cannot benefit from any speed bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So I figured it was disadvantage. And then I also have disadvantage on dex saving throws. So yeah, that's not good. But I'm going to go ahead and use a DM inspiration, my first of the night. Is that my first of the night? I think it is, yeah. It is. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. And thank you guys for the DM inspiration, because I've got 5 left now for my great recap. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack Malachi with a normal attack now. As I let go of the, oh my gosh, even with a -2, I don't think that matters. Does a 20 hit Malachi? A natural 20.
I don't know. Let me check, Dave.
All right, so let's see if the crit is taken into consideration this time, which it is. So you'll take 9 piercing damage as you just took an arrow to the, I guess, a knee. I don't know. We'll kind of go that route.
You got to roll up concentration check, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a DC 10.
And were you dodging? Oh no, that's right. You were.
But I have resilient con, so that helps out.
Okay, you are still concentrating. Now, out of the door, basically bursting through the door and running beside the ogre, is a big female orc. Barian, this is the orc that you had seen sitting inside of the lounge there on the eastern side of the building, the one smoking the pipe. She is a huge, beefy looking orc. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of things here. First off, I'm going to bless some of my party members. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, she takes some components out of a pouch. She's going to bless 3 creatures. I will bless the ogre that's on you. I will go ahead and bless herself. And I think that's all that she can see. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing I'm going to do is take advantage of my multi-attack. No, I will not. Yes, I will. I will go ahead and use my spear and attack Shembra. And it misses with a 9. Bitey and Sarpy are up. And she says, "You disturb Kargota? How dare you! You will die! In fact, I think I will imprison you with the rest of the peasant farmers of this area." Sounds like a man, by the way. Got a big old Adam's apple and stuff. Kind of glugging along.
So, Sarpy is going to down a healing potion.
She's got 3 teeth, too. That's all she's got in her mouth. All right, you down a healing potion.
So, if you would add 8 hit points for me, please.
Sarpy, you should have a healing pendant on your sheet. I should have put one on there for you. Okay, I don't. So, let me take 6, and I'll take 6 off of your sheet. So, you got a total of 11
actually.
wounds.
2d4 plus 2, I think, right?
It is, yep. So I'll leave you at 9, and next time you use it, you'll have a potions spot on your sheet. So, all right. So what's up with Sarpy now?
Then I'm going to direct Bitey to attack this ogre that's right next to him.
Okay, nice. Let's see. I think you need to roll your attack first.
Sorry. Okay. There.
That's a hit, and we'll go ahead and leave the 12 damage on there. Well, he's getting pretty ballsy, isn't he, Joe? For his 4th or 5th game, he's getting fucking ballsy, man. I like it.
And then, yeah, I think that'll be it.
All right, go ahead and pass it on. We've got an orc. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, runs around the stable. Barian, you're up now.
So, question.
Answer.
Since how we've seen Bless, would I know that she was casting a spell when she come out there?
You saw her definitely if you were facing that direction anyway, so you've seen her cast some type of magic, and it actually kind of seemed like it put some type of greenish aura around her and also the ogre that's attacking Shem.
The same greenish aura that's around him.
Yep. And Shemgra is a badass in my Darkest Dungeon game too. Just to let you know, Shem.
He does manage to get diseased quite often.
He does.
The chieftain. Bear Tusk tribe, Bone Tusk tribe chieftain. I remember hearing about her.
Yes. That's a nice miss. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I will. Nope, I'm gonna stay right there.
All right, goblin that's restrained. Let's see. I can get another acrobatics. Well, I'm sorry, a dexterity saving throw to break out, right? Why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw so I can get out of here? Because I feel pretty confident that this goblin's going to do fairly well with the roll, so. Look at that. 10, 20, and 30. So I moved max movement, but I'll be able to move out freely next round, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to get rid of the restrained on this goblin. No longer restrained. He's ripped himself free. Next is an orc. An orc that is on Malachi. No-brainer here. Going to swing away. Ooh, hitting Malachi with a 21.
Ouch.
Take that, stupid human! 6. That's 6 slashing damage. Goblin that's on you. Let's see. This is going to go ahead and attack with its scimitar. Missing you. Missing you. Since
You want to have Malachi
you've
do
been
that
gone.
concentration check?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, give me a
figure out.
DC 10. Whatever's higher, DC 10 or the damage. Well, half the damage, I think. Oh, you're lucky you got some nice bonuses there. All right, Shemgra.
Gem's going to take on the ogre. Continue to slash and longsword and war pick him.
I've been meaning to get that concentration extension as well. I just haven't gotten it.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick it
You have
up.
to work on a little bit of the coding, but it works really well.
Nice hit. Oh, max damage for 10 to the ogre. Another hit with your offhand. 22 versus AC. Heavily damaged it is now. All right, the orc is on Malachi.
Come on, rogues, to use that sneak attack.
Great axe in hand. Slashes and rolls a 1. Holy cow.
I wonder
That's
why
nice.
disadvantage. Because I put grant disadvantage on attacks on myself. That's
I
weird.
think you just want to put the actual dodge on here. So
Oh, okay.
just type capital D, dodge. Like duck dive.
The 3 Ds of dodging.
5 Ds. 5 Ds.
5 D.
Yeah.
But you only said 3. All right, Malachi, what are you doing this round?
Malachi would like to use his inspiration for a full hit die heal, or it's a bonus action.
All right, and what would that be for a numerical?
It'll give me 11 points back.
All right, so you got 4 wounds. What would you like to do with your action now?
And for my action, I'll take the dodge action again. And
Okay.
Shem, could you drop that on me for right now until I get it fixed?
Oh, yeah.
I'll also
Thanks,
have
Jim.
a whole slew of conditions next week. I'm making a module right now that I've got about 300 different conditions on there. So they're all going to be in alphabetical order, and you'll be able to find them. So they'll be on there for next game as well.
Oh, nice.
And we're also going to Sirenscape as well. So everything will have automated sounds now. Hopefully, if I can get it working right. Okay, Malachi, that's it for you. You've got the D for dodge, duck, dive, and dodge and duck.
Dodge.
I'm doing the dance.
If you can dodge a monkey wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. I love that. That was so good. All right, so the ogre is blessed. He's going to attack Shemgra. He wants to take this orc down a 27 versus AC.
Yeah, that probably is.
Shemgra, you're going to take a total of 11 damage as you are now wounded. You finally are wounded. Wow. Round number 4. You guys are holding in there pretty good. I've got another ogre. The ogre's gonna, let's see, the ogre's no longer restrained. So the ogre's gonna basically go this way. 15, 20, 25, 30. Kind of run around. And he's gonna attack Malachi. Fee, fi, fo, fum! We smash him! That seems like every ogre says that for some strange reason. So this will be at disadvantage? Oh, you are so lucky that wasn't a crit.
I felt
And it was
the air
an-
from that one.
Yeah, an 18 is a miss. Okay, Arlo.
All right, so I can, Sarpy, if you want, I can give you a heal, but I've also got command, which I can try and get that ogre that just attacked Malachi to run away for a round.
We need to do something with these guys.
All right, so I'll use command on that ogre just to get him out for a little bit.
Nice hit. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's see, wisdom saving throw, 17.
Wow, an ogre made a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. At -2. Nonetheless.
It's a smart ogre.
No, he
A
saved
wise ogre.
Arlo.
Yeah,
He
he
was
saved.
successful on the save.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you applied the effect. It's just wanna make
No,
sure.
I didn't. I just hit it by accident.
No problem. Next time you hit it, we'll just go ahead and hit you with Poseidon's Spear and give you about 20d6 damage. No problem. We can do that. Hit it again. Test the DM. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just... That's for killing
He
the
is feeling,
cow,
he is
man.
feeling kind of murdo hobo, isn't he?
Oh, man.
They messed up his Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
That was
But,
kind of impressive.
I'm gonna call that damn store pretty quick.
I am going back up there tomorrow because I paid for white piece meals and I got fucking dark meat and that's like $3 more. So I'm going to go get my money back. I took pictures with my cellular telephone that I have. I guess cell phone, I guess I could just call it. I'm old. That just shows my age. And I'm going to show my chicken boxes. Anyways, sorry about that. Arlo, is there anything else you wanted to do, man?
No, I think that's about it for him.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get some goblin on, shall we? This guy's still restrained, so why don't you go ahead and give me a dexterity
So
saving throw.
I think
He-
Webb
he
is actually a
breaks
strength
3.
save.
Yeah, he does a strength save against my spell DC.
Oh, it's strength? Okay. Was there anything on your sheet that would do that for me, or?
No, that's not on there.
Okay. Well, I'm becoming spoiled from Fantasy Grounds. All right, so that's a fail. That was his action. He's going to do nothing else. All right, so Cargota. She's not too happy. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and let's attack. Let's attack with a spear. Yep. I'm going to use a DM inspiration. This is the second one. Sorry.
You're not sorry.
24 is a hit. Let me go ahead and throw my Groomsh's Fury on there too. Alright, so you're heavily damaged now, Joe, with 14. Sarpy and Bitey. No! You've got one perk. West Riverat bought This Monster Loves You.
What does that one do?
This Monster Loves You allows an NPC or monster to have a natural 20. This can be used on any attack roll.
Oh,
Skill
gosh.
check or saving
Oh,
throw.
thanks, Wes. Appreciate it.
Thanks, West. Yeah, thanks, West.
Yeah,
Oh, you-
being outnumbered and losing surprise rounds. That should help.
There you go. Sorry about that, man. You've got your healing potion on there now.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this ogre that's here in front of me.
Okay. Just think if you were a hunter and had Colossus Slayer, you'd get 2 extra dice for damage.
And then I'm going to attack him with my longbow.
Okay. Good luck. I hope you hit.
Dang, I did the damage again.
I got a tutorial on how to do attack rolls with... I'm just kidding. Ooh, 13. That's a hit. Nice bonuses, man.
What's the Hunter's Mark do?
Yeah, can you just take the 5 off of him and I'll attack him with Hunter's Mark.
Just throw a d6 on there, and I'll just add the d6. Just throw a d6 in chat, and I'll add it on there. Whoop, whoop. All right. So, yeah, just make sure you put that hunter's mark on there first. All right, so the ogre takes 1 more damage. Ogre number 1.
And then can Bitey still attack?
Sure.
All right, so he'll attack him too.
Yeah, I told you. You know, you can do that with Bitey. All right, that's a hit with a 20.
All right,
9 more damage.
That'll be it for me.
You guys being pushed to the limit this time, I think. Sarpy, you're wounded. You've got bless still. We're passing on to the orcs. All right. So where the hell are these orcs at?
That's the one up by the...
This is the orc that's coming out. Shawshank Redemption right behind you, Barian. Wham! Give me a perception check. Do you think you would even notice that thing there? Give me a perception check. Just to make it a little bit more difficult for you guys. Yeah, you notice him there. So he's gonna just do a great axe attack. And he hits with a 20. So from behind you get smashed for another 9 slashing damage. Alright, Barian, you're up now. As the orc just pulled the axe out of your shoulder region. Oh! Blood squirting everywhere. You're actually pushed pretty hard tonight.
I will use cunning action to disengage.
Alright guys, so I need some more magic item ideas. I need some magic item ideas.
Well, hang on. I was right there, right? I'm going to move down to here.
Okay. Are you going to use your cunning action to disengage?
Yes.
God, that mosquito keeps getting away! God damn it! Okay. You may fire when ready. Alright, that's a hit with a 16. With bless and your great bonus. And a 6 roll, you hit the ogre. And you get sneak attack.
Because he's standing next to Shim.
Oh wow, that is a really nice. Yeah, that was nice. Alright, so the ogre's down.
I'll stay right where I'm at.
Alright, so there's another huge blood splatter there.
Making it slickery there for you, Shim.
Makes it slick for them too. One more right.
It does. Alright, we've got a goblin here. This is the goblin that broke free. So I'm going to go ahead and 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go ahead and shoot at Arlo. Malachi's under control, this goblin thinks. So I'm going to get a -2 to my attack because of Malachi in the way and this goblin's half pint. So it fires, -2 is a 20, which is a hit. So Arlo, you are going to take minimum damage of 3 piercing damage, and that's it. The orc It is wounded. It's on Malachi. It will go ahead and swing its great axe. Disadvantage. A miss. Some type of foul magic is going on, it thinks. The goblin. Disadvantage. Scimitar attack. Miss. Shemgra, you're up now.
Shem's gonna yell, "Save Malachi! I've got this gal!" And double attack, longsword,
Okay.
war pick.
All right. That's a hit with the first attack. Minimum damage of 3.
Maybe I don't have this.
Quick, throw me a spear. Nice hit. 22.
That's okay. I got these, Shem.
No,
got
that
those
one was
other-
better. I do have this.
Guys, quickly, I need some magic item ideas. I'm letting you guys get involved with this. Nice hit. She takes a total of 9 more piercing damage. The orc. Give me an attack of opportunity on orc number 2, Malachi.
All right, I'll try to kneecap him.
Try to kneecap him. You kneecap him with a 14. Very nice. 5 bludgeoning damage. Not too bad. That's actually really nice. He's going to move up and going to attack Sarpy. Now, in fact, he's going to attack Bitey. He's like, what in the hell is this damn snake doing here? As he slashes out, and Bitey just kind of shrivels up and coils up, and he misses. All right, Malachi.
Hey, question. Just
Sure.
sorry to interrupt. I did hit that gal, right?
You did, yeah. You did.
Can you- Does
9.
I remember you saying something about bless?
Yeah, let me do a concentration roll. Let's see. What is her
Ooh.
con bonus? Let me add in the con bonus real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
it's-
she's...
It's likely 2 or more.
Yeah, let me find her really quick. Cargota 3 Teeth. What a name. Huh? I like it.
17 con.
No, it's
Yeah.
only 22.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, she's got a +3 con, so yeah, she's good. She's still concentrating. All right, Malachi, what say you?
All right, I saw Barian take a pretty hefty hit over there. So I'm going to say, hang in there, Barian, as I cast Healing Word on him as a bonus action.
Okay. Nice. That's such a great bonus on healing.
Then I'm gonna
Minimum
bang.
for an 8.
Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to bang on my shield with these guys around me and say, I bet you can't hit me, guys. And start making chicken sounds. Bark, 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 bark. Jem, can you put the dodge thing? Well, actually, I fixed it. I think I'm going to try it here. Try to put it on myself now. I'm going to take the dodge action again. There we go.
Very nice, Baboonski. That's really good. Fatral, thanks for the bits.
And then I'll
babe.
pass it to the ogre.
All right, so the ogre is going to move up 1. Is going to try to smash you. I want to split your skull! And he misses with a 16.
Thanks for the air.
Arlo.
It was getting kind of hot out here.
Gotta love
You're-
that.
I think your DM's going to use DM inspiration now!
I was surprised you didn't.
All right, Arlo, you're up.
All right, I will. Do you want to cure wounds, Sarpy?
I'm okay. You don't have to use it yet. I'm okay right now.
All right, then I'll do guiding bolt at the ogre.
All right, so you're guiding bolt. Nice. 16. Such an underrated spell. I love guiding bolt. I wish I could use it more on Splug. Anything else for you?
And that's it.
Those two.
All right. Let's see. Goblin strength check. Let's see. It'll be at disadvantage. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and last chance. 11. What is your DC?
It's just 10.
All right. So he's no longer restrained. So that'll be 10, 20, 25, and 30. No longer restrained. Nice job on that web. Did a good job. And that's all. Actually, I will go ahead and take a shot with my short bow. No, because I broke free. That's my action, so I won't get that. So, all right. So Cargoda. Let's see. Man, Cargoda's going to disengage. She's gonna go inside of the house. She disappears out of your sight. She goes this way and then looks like she climbs up some stairs, Shem. No, in fact, she goes the other way.
She goes over to my left and my right.
Yeah, to your right. Yeah, as you're looking.
Oh, then I couldn't see her. Okay, no, I saw her running. Then.
Yeah. She runs this way and then she disappears around the corner. I'm gonna go in there and try to hold them hostages and stuff, and hold a dagger to their throats because she sees the end is near. All right, Bitey and Sarpy are up now.
Now that ogre got hit with guiding bolt. Doesn't that mean whoever hits him next gets advantage?
Yep.
It does.
All right.
It's great. I grant advantage attack on the next attack.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark over to that one as a bonus action, and then try to shoot him with my bow.
Very nice hit.
All right.
Challenge rating 7.
Mark effect on me? I don't think I ever burned it last time.
Let's see. Is it on?
Did you? You didn't roll at advantage.
Oh, because he's got an orc in his grill anyway, so he would get.
Oh, he'd be at disadvantage anyway. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a damage of 1d6 on there, so you would just go ahead and roll it. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't say Hunter's Mark, but I can't think of anything else it would be. So there you go. You'll do with Hunter's Mark 9 more piercing damage.
And then Bitey's going to attack the orc right in front of him.
Okay. That's a hit. Yeah, I did a challenge rating 7. And they're not even challenge rating 4.
Kill for Bitey, and that'll be my turn.
That just goes to show 5e right there.
Is your snake gonna have a orc-shaped figure inside of him?
We'll see.
He's going for Barian.
He's Bitey.
God. He attacks, hits Barian from behind. Barian, oh my God, Barian, you just take max damage. Barian goes down and is unconscious. Wow, that was a max damage roll. All right, Barian.
Meat grinder mode.
Yeah, you're going to death saving throws. So Barian, your first roll will be a success for an 11, and I'll take bless off of you. But even with that 1, still would have been success. So, very nice roll. All right, Goblin. He's going to try to continue to attack Malachi, so let's see. It's going to fire at disadvantage anyway, so that's a miss. Very bad miss. Orc moves up here. Great axe attack, disadvantage. Another one. Goblin moves over. Scimitar attack. Disadvantage. Another one that's
crap.
3 ones
Three
in a
ones.
row. All right, Shim. I'm going to burn my DM inspirations next round. I've got 3 DM
Malachi's just going to laugh at
inspirations.
their
No,
attacks
I've
and
got
bang
4.
on his shield harder.
I've got 4 because I've used 2.
So I'm gonna go engage in this guy behind me as she took off. Yeah, that just
Okay.
took out Varian.
Okay. Nice hit. Wounded.
Damn it!
Still 7 damage. Not too bad. Thanks for the follows, guys.
That one's dead. Orc number 2.
It sure is. Malachi?
All right, I look over at Barry, and after I heard him go ah and collapse, and so look over there and say, Barrian, we're still on the clock. It's not the time to lay down. As I cast a healing word on him.
Oh. Should I give him the deck of many things, guys? Should I give him a deck? Nah,
And then I
don't
will
think
continue to
that
try to
wouldn't fit
dodge
the story.
the attacks of these 4, maybe probably 5 guys that I got surrounding me now.
Nice heal. Very nice.
Thank you.
And I'll
Thank you.
pass it to the ogre.
All right. Ogre. He's scratching his head why he can't hit you. So I'm going to go ahead and
Come
use
on and hit me.
my 3rd DM inspiration. And I will attack Malachi. Oh, I hit! Finally! Uh-oh. Take total... Oh, man. Heavily wounded. 17 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Arlo,
I guess
you're
you
up.
guys can hit me.
We got to take that guy out.
Wow.
Thanks, Faye. Appreciate it, man.
Arlo will
Yeah, big things hit hard.
run over to Barian and do a cure wounds.
He's already up.
I did a healing word to bring him up.
I think he's... No, you can still heal him. though,
He's
if you want.
prone, but he's not unconscious. Yeah. Okay.
Feeling much better now.
Yeah. I think you probably would be. All right, so I've got some pretty cool stuff lined up. All right, anything else?
Nope.
All right. Goblin, no longer restrained. Jesus, you're getting like gangbang there, Malachi. 4th
Dang
DM
it.
inspiration.
I should have brought a bigger shield.
Scimitar misses with a 17. I've got 2 left. Cargoda. Yeah, she's nowhere to be found there, Shem. She disappears. Sarpy and Bitey. So I'm going to do a
I'm
broom
gonna
of
try to
flying.
take down this ogre here. I'm gonna first hit him or shoot him with my long bow.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Faye Troll. I do like that. All right, go for it. I do like that idea, Faye. Wow. Mr. Dungeon Master is a 29 a hit. No, that's just barely a miss. You'd be like, huh?
Oh, I lost concentration on Bless, but I think you'd hit anyway. I'll remove Bless from everyone.
Yeah, that would have hit him.
Well,
anyway,
I don't think I have that.
So I'll do that,
in
and
my
then I
database.
will direct Bitey to attack him as well with a flyby attack.
I'll fly by.
Permission to buzz the tower, sir.
Permission denied.
And that will be my turn.
Old flyby does 9. Was it Maverick? Permission denied, Maverick? Get back to the mothership? Some shit like that?
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Love it. God, I haven't watched that movie in a long time. All right, we've got an orc. The orc here is, man, you're, well, let's see, you're no longer unconscious or anything like that, so, Barian, you're still prone, though, because you haven't had an attack yet. Well, you haven't had a chance, so, he's going to attack you. He's going for blood, man. I mean, this orc would literally do that. So I'm going to
did just stick him.
the orc? Yeah, he's still up, though.
I know. Just say maybe he shifted his attention. Maybe there's a chance.
Well, he still attacks Baron and misses, so no. Baron, you're up now. I'm taking it you probably stand up, right?
Yeah.
I am a robot. Beep beep.
So
is that Doug? Doug, is that you? Can someone allow GM
Disengage.
Babunski for a link, please?
Using cunning action to disengage, to get away from that guy and take aim at the ogre.
Can you guys see what I'm typing? As an item that I'm going to be giving them?
So much for that.
Sorry about that.
Unless you want me to roll on the fumble table.
Nobody's bought one, so no. Oh man. Alright, Goblin. This Goblin's gonna run around. Let's see, 10, 15, 20. It's gonna fire at Bitey. Short bow to Bitey. Misses Bitey. Bitey's got 9 lives, man. Orc.
Hard to hit.
Orc is going to break off. Give me an attack of opportunity, Malachi.
All right, let's see if I can kneecap this one too.
Kneecap him. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to change the official terminology from... Ooh.
Oh, not that time.
All right, so this is going to run up and engage Sarpy and attack with a great axe. Actually hits with a 16. I'm used to everybody having... Oh, minimum damage of 4, so that's good for you. Goblin. DM Inspiration. Got 1 left. Scimitar. Misses. Shem, you're up now.
Yeah, I'll continue to take out this guy here.
Okay. Ooh, a miss. Offhand attack, even worse. Wow. Malachi.
And I look up to the heavens and say, soon could use a little help here right now. I'm going to cast a healing word spell on myself as a bonus action. And I'm going to continue to pound on my shield and say, ha, you didn't hit that hard, you stupid ogre. I'm still standing.
Ah! Do not make fun of Ogre, because Dungeon Master used this monster love you for an automatic 20 on Malachi.
Uh-oh.
You taunt Ogre too much.
Knew that one was coming.
All right, so that should have been a crit. So great club. That's 20 damage. Yeah, almost, man. Oh, it was max damage. 20, yeah.
Max.
Oh. It's, was it? Did I click max? I don't think this is a
they're
max.
blue.
So. Yeah, hold on there. I gotta look at something really quick. Yeah, let's re-roll this really quick. I hit the wrong button. I was supposed to hit critical.
It'll probably be worse since you're going to roll 4d8. But
yeah. So I'm going to take the 20 damage off of you there, Malachi. You got 10. We got the crit. Malachi takes 26. Compliments of West River Rat. You blame West River Rat for that now.
Thanks, West. I held him off as long as I could, guys.
Oh man. All right, so you're down and unconscious and prone. So let's go next to. Well, actually, the ogre's gonna charge in. He's got movement too. So 10, 20, 25. He's gonna move up and engage Sarpy and Bitey. So let's go to Arlo now. Go to Arlo. Let's put prone.
All right, crossbow at the ogre.
Unconscious. That's a hit. Let's see. Yeah, next time make sure you do that with disadvantage because he's right in your grill. Anytime that you're doing a ranged attack with something in your face, make sure you do it with disadvantage next time. No problem.
Well, Arlo's.
Oh, he's
not
15
that
feet
one.
away.
Oh, what am I thinking? Yeah, my bad. Nice hit. 19. But that goes for you too, Arlo. Anytime you do anything with something in your grill, just make sure it's with disadvantage.
All right.
I like it.
Bop, bop, beep, bop, bop, bow. All right, 6 piercing damage. Arlo's getting out of there, man. I like that. Oh man, now we got some goblins coming around the corner. Goblins are going to be taking their bows back off of their backs. Let's see. Let's get one going with. Let's go ahead and shoot Arlo. Plain sight. That's a miss. Bitey and Sarpy are up now.
Okay, I'm going to take this guy down if I can. I'm going to try to hit him with my my short sword first.
All right. Short sword attack. $17. Very nice.
Ah, took him
Wow,
down.
very nice. Yeah, ogre's down. Very good. The heavy hitter's gone. That's a good thing.
Then Bitey's going to move around and attack this one here.
It's a goddamn mosquito. Where's it thing? I keep missing it. Sorry about that. I was swatting a mosquito. Very nice. Wow. Orc goes down as well.
All right, and that is going to do it for me.
Carnage all over the place. All right, let's go to one of the last orcs. Turns towards Shem. Attacks.
He hits hard, Jim.
Hits with a 24.
Table happy, table happy.
15.
Table bag.
Nice, thanks, Stig. All right, so you take 15 damage from... Wow, that orc is actually pretty badass.
Yeah, he hits like a
Marion,
brick.
you're up. Yeah.
I want to move down here. And since I just seen that orc smash my buddy Shem and he put me down, I'm attacking him.
18's a hit.
Sneak attack because he's standing next to my buddy.
Boom.
Oh, very nice. Holy cow. Yeah, you guys are whittling them down now. Very nice.
And then I would like to move back up here center line.
Okay. We'll get a goblin going. Goblin's gonna kind of try to get the flank here. This is gonna go for Shem. Short bow. Short bow to kneecap. Miss. Goblin steps right on Malachi as he steps over his corpse and goes for Bitey. That is a miss on Bitey with an 11. Shem, you're up now.
Oh, I think I screwed up. I grabbed the wrong thing. I was trying to move my map, and I threw your blood away.
Oh, that's okay, man. Where'd it go? That's no problem.
30. So that should be 30
Thanks,
to there.
Stig.
That blood that was in front of me, the guy that just went down.
Okay.
As I'm running, I'm yelling to these goblins. All your strength is dead. We've killed them all. Surrender or die. As I start swinging towards this goblin here.
Okay. Swing away on that goblin. Oh my gosh, you crit him. You crit him. Yeah. How do you kill this goblin?
It was a long sword, so I'm yelling that as I'm coming forward, and I bury that thing in his neck down to his chest.
Ugh.
And then take my foot and just kick him backwards.
And blood squirting out everywhere.
Towards these other two goblins. They heard what I said because I spoke in orc or goblin. Actually, I spoke in goblin.
Yeah.
And, I take a stance towards them and just point my pick towards them.
These two goblins, and they turn towards each other, and they just kind of nod to one another, and then they just turn back towards you, put their hands up, and they drop their bows. As Malachi, you were successful with your first save.
We still got the one that ran away somewhere in that house.
Yeah, the two goblins.
Yeah.
The two goblins give up.
I'll yell at
Excellent.
Arlo and tell
Yeah,
him to
we
the back.
surrender. We surrender, oh powerful, great new leader of the Bone Tusk tribe. Oh, new leader of Bone Tusk tribe.
And they get down on their knees and they start kind of like praising you and whatnot.
Let's go get Malachi up.
Yeah,
I'll walk over to him.
Turned it to him. But are we out of combat? You're saying, Dave, or no?
You are out of combat, yeah, for sure.
I'll instruct them to help clear the waste from the front of the door. These two goblins. Tell them to start clearing the bodies towards the hay. Give them something to do. Keep us away from them.
Okay.
Are you gonna go take care of Malachi?
Yeah, I'll throw a cure wounds on him.
Okay. So I'm gonna head into the house and kind of scout this out a little bit.
Thanks, Arlo. I don't know what hit me.
Remember,
It was that
one-
big friggin' ogre. You did pretty well up here, man. And I'll clap him on the back of the shoulder.
Yeah.
The giant female orc went in there.
You probably avoided about 20 attacks. I mean, you did really good. Dodge is such a great action to take. It's such an underutilized action. I mean, it really is.
I'm going to use my channel divinity, for which I get 20 hit points, but I can only take someone up to 50% health. So I want to give as much of that as I can to Shem. And if I have anything left over, I'll put it on myself. I can't see hit points in the status, though.
Yeah, I've got 40 wounds and 45 max health, so it can take maybe what? Well, I'll just do 15 and do 5 to yourself.
Alright, I'll give 5 to myself then.
All right, so as you enter the hunting lodge, Sarpy, you can see that there is a couple of rooms here. To the east, there's a beautiful like den with a couple of bearskin rugs and a couple of really nice poofy couches with plastic on top of them. And then over on the left-hand side, there is a 5-foot, set of stairs that goes up. And just as you are at the base of the stairs, hold on, everybody, before you start moving, you do see that one of the doors is open to the south. This door right here will be open.
Okay. Well,
but there are several doors. There's 5 doors in this hallway that goes to the east, and then at the end there is a deer head mounted on the wall.
I'm gonna
all right,
head down
so
and look in that door.
Okay, so as you look inside of this door, you can see that the orc is there, Cargoda. She's there. She has and you see actually 4 females inside of this room, along with Cargoda. Cargoda has a beautiful female, basically wrapped up, and she has a dagger at her throat. And she says,
If you come any closer, I'll slit the farmer bitch's throat. You're going to let me walk out of here, or I will kill all of these farmers' wives. Their husbands are in the other room behind you, and I'm sure they'll love to hear that you forfeited all of their wives' lives.
Okay. Just be cool. Just be cool. I'll step back.
Step back! Step back!
she's got this beautiful dagger that has like a venom dripping off of it at this girl's throat, and you can see that there's a little bit of venom dripping from the dagger onto her, onto her throat and her clothes.
I'll kill her. I swear on Groomsh. I'll slice her throat, and then I'll slice her throat, and the other 2 wenches' throats as well.
Come on out. I'm not going to stop you.
You and your friends are going to allow me to walk out of here. Just like that.
She takes this girl and she comes out and she's holding her, back towards you, and she's kind of looking back for anyone else as well. And she just keeps...
I'm going to keep the distance. I'm going to kind of follow her.
Okay. She starts to walk out the front door. She kicks it open.
Do we know any of this?
No, we're outside.
You guys are outside.
When we get right there, I'm going to send Bitey to try and warn the rest of the group of something.
Okay.
Kind of like Lassie at the well.
So I'm wondering if this would startle her. I mean, she is on edge. And she sees this.
I'll just kind of move my arm slowly down, and Bitey will slowly slither off. She may not even notice.
I'm sure she'd probably notice you.
She probably notices.
I think she would probably notice that for sure.
What about a sleight of hand? Maybe I could do it deftly enough.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that. I'll give you we'll do a contest. I'll do a perception versus your sleight of hand, and we'll do it out in the open to where everyone can see it. How about that?
Okay.
Ready? You first.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, I knew it! You were trying...
Oh, a critical hit. She says, "You've just killed the farmer's wife!" And she slits her throat and blood just squirts everywhere. Roll initiative because she's running out of the door. You and her, roll initiative, Sarpy.
As soon as she does that, I'm going to yell as loud as I can. I need some help in here.
Okay. Let me
I yell back, why the fuck did you go in there on your own?
All right, she's got a 13 initiative on this, so yeah, she definitely gets the jump. She is going to buck out of here, and she is going to dodge. Well, she's bucking out of there. She's going to dash. So she's going to get 700 feet of movement, I think. No, I'm just getting 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She disappears around the corner as she's out of your sight. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay.
All right. So what are you doing as
I'm
part
going
of
to
your
run up
turn?
to the farmer's wife and use my last spell slot to help to hopefully cure her.
Okay. Very good. You cauterize the wound, and it stops the blood that has just literally covered almost the entire carpet. And she was gurgling and choking and whatnot. And with your healing spell, you get the wounds. It stopped the bleeding. And you can see that she's still breathing. She's just kind of shocked. You know what I mean? She's just out.
Well, at least she's not dead.
Okay, so another round. What do you do?
I'm going to chase after him and me and Bitey, and I'm going to yell again, I need some help in the front of the house.
Okay, you run outside. She's nowhere to be found.
She didn't cross into Erlo's line of sight around the side.
You saw her jutting into the bush. Once she was about right here. She basically this path into the woods.
So as soon as I see her, can I cast command on her?
Sure, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that. Yeah. I mean, were you guys on that side of the? I thought you guys were more in the middle towards the back. Kind of wondering how they got.
I was
there.
on that side because I went to.
Malachi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. Go ahead and give her the saving throw. All right. So she was successful with her saving throw. 19 versus DC 12. Even with the -4, she was still successful because she wouldn't be. She wouldn't be benefiting from bless anymore. But still, with the -4.
Yeah, still 50.
With the 4 out of it, it's still over the 12. So
Yeah, so I'll just yell out that she went this way.
yeah, she's dodging it. She's getting out of dodge. So are you going after Arlo or what?
No.
Okay. Well, she scampers off into the bush.
So at this point, I'm just making sure our goblin friends aren't deciding to turn code on us, seeing her alive now or hearing her alive. I'll just say, your leader, she's left you. She ran like a coward. As they're
He did the
doing
right
this,
thing
in
saving
goblin.
her, for saving her, though. Very good job.
You are mine now. You will listen to what I tell you to do.
They call
Or
you
will be waste. You'll be waste
great.
like these ogres.
Oh, they call you the great new chief of the Bone Tusk clan.
And then I tell them, I demand to know why you were here and what you wanted.
Basically, they go into telling you,
We were basically taking all of the farmers from the surrounding area, and we were paying tribute to Bad Frul. Bad Frul was needing all kinds of slaves. So, what better place than the area around here where all the farms are? There are no warriors, there are no armies out here. Until we met you, oh powerful great one.
Yes, these humans are very weak.
Yes, there are some inside of the lodge. There are a total of 4 males and 4 females.
And I'll say, back to work. If you need food, there's the horse, or there's some ogre.
What shall you wish us to do, O great lord?
Get these ogres piled up so we can burn them.
By ourselves? You're not going to help us with that? We're just little goblins.
Do you need to argue with my sword?
No, we'll take care of it, oh great one. We will take care of it. Your wish is our command.
They're just groveling as they're getting all of the other dead bodies of the orcs, and they're just piling them up. And you can see them; they're working.
All right.
But Kargota disappears off into the forest, Arlo. You could see her disappear over time. About 12 seconds or so goes by. Ooh, so I'm gonna homebrew this from here on out.
I'm gonna go check on the remaining wives and husbands that are in the house here.
This Adventures League was gonna be totally changed now. Sure. There is a room to the north, and there is a room to the south. There's a supply room. There's several other chambers as well, a small bed chamber. And that's everything that you see. There's 4 males, 4 females. And they thought that they were going to be taken away.
I'll make sure they're in good health and kind of tell them that they've been freed by us.
Oh, they thank you, and they say, "Oh, you're the heroes of Flan. Oh, news of you has spread far and wide. We've heard of all of you."
Well, it's all in a day's work.
Oh, thank you so much. What can I ever do to repay you?
You can literally repay me.
Oh, well, I think they were talking about... I heard them talking. They were speaking and another man came here. Actually, there were 2 men that came here.
What did they look like?
One was tall with dark hair and basically gives the description of what Tove looks like.
Yeah.
And she said...
The feeling.
Yeah, and she said, "Oh yeah, it was him," and they were talking about some type of items of great power that he was actually giving to the female Kargota that was here. He was paying some type of tribute or something like that.
What did the other one look like?
Look, I didn't get a look at... I didn't actually get a look at him, actually. But I did see the one. But I didn't get a look at the other. You guys are moving as blood splatters all around.
Yep. My guys are cleaning up. They clean them up. Get them all piled.
Oh, great Groomsh Lord.
Yeah, so there's some items of power in here. She says, I think that the orc, she put him in this room. And she points, "Goddamn mosquito is getting me." And I've been swatting it the entire game. She points to this room because she was cooking food and whatnot. And she said that they brought items. They brought a bag, and it was of great power.
Anything noticeable within the couch and the resting room that she was in?
A pipe and a big bag of pipe weed. Yeah.
All right.
Pipe weed.
Yeah, there's a bunch of spices in the kitchen. Now, in the storage room, which was actually locked, but we'll say that you got it open, you bash it open, or use your lockpicks to pick it. There were several crates of water, and there was a box, and when you opened up this crate, there was a lot of straw in it. And inside of this crate, there were quite a few items in it. Some potions, and a couple of other things. There's a bag. There's a bag that looks like this. Nice
My mother used
decorated
to use
bag.
knitting
It's got kittens and balls of yarn in it.
Well, they're looting the place and checking the bodies. I'm making sure this lady over here is okay and trying to get her cleaned up.
There's a broom, an old rickety ass looking broom. There's a couple of potions. One potion has a blue liquid inside of it with bubbles, and it looks like inside of the it looks like steam is rising up into the cork. There's also an oil of this. You kind of rotate the glass vial back and forth, and it's like a sticky black, thick and heavy liquid. You can also see that there's a potion of healing as well.
Do I have any idea what these other two would be?
Other two what?
The black one and blue one.
No, you've never seen these before. I don't think you have. Let me look at your character sheet.
I bet the dude in the town would be able to identify him.
Well, you guys could take a short rest and identify him anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody can identify one item anyway on a short rest, so definitely. And we'll say that you guys take a short rest. The oil is an oil of slipperiness. So let me put this onto the inventory.
Hey, that would have come in handy all those nights back in the cloister. Never mind.
There's an oil of slipperiness. There is a potion of healing. There is the blue liquid is a potion of heroism. The broom, you are stoked to find out that is a broom of flying.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And the bag is called a bag of tricks. And you know that there are different colored bags of tricks, but this bag of tricks is a rust color.
What, do we know what the significance of that is?
Yeah, the bag of tricks is made from a grayish rust, like a rust color, and when you reach inside of it, it reveals the presence of a small fuzzy object, and the bag weighs about a half a pound. So you use an action to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. And when the object lands, it transforms into a creature you determine by rolling a D8. And then you'll roll on the table, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can actually get a rat, an owl, a mastiff, or a mastiff. You can get a goat, a giant boar, a lion, or a brown bear.
Does that animal obey my commands or anything, or whoever throws it, or is it just there?
Let's see. When the object lands, it transforms into a creature you determine by rolling a d8 and consulting the table below. Monster manual for stats. The creature vanishes at the next dawn, or if it is reduced to 0. The creature is friendly to you and your companions, and it acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how you want the creature to move and what action you want it to take.
Excellent.
So that is the bag of tricks, the fur. The broom of flying, 3-pound weight, functions like a mundane broom until you stand astride it and speak its command word. It then hovers beneath you, and you can ride it in the air. It has a flying speed of 50 feet, and it can carry up to 400 pounds, but its flying speed becomes 30 feet while carrying over 200 pounds. The broom stops hovering when you land. You can send the broom to travel alone to a destination within 1 mile of you if you speak the command word, name the location, and are familiar with that place. The broom comes back to you when you speak another command word, provided that the broom is still within the 1 mile of you. Pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep. Yep. Wow. The powers that be at Adventurers League headquarters are just cringing right now, saying, "No!"
As all their heads
I love
explode.
it. Yes. Blood spraying the inner walls of their chambers.
So I think we should probably escort these folks back to town.
Oh yes, they will. Yeah, they're definitely from around here. That's for sure. Now, who wants the? Let's do some loot really quick. Let's divvy up some loot, shall we? Who would like the bag of tricks?
I would be interested in the bag of tricks.
All right. Anyone else? Sarpy?
No one else? I'll roll with it. For anybody else that wants to roll against it, I will. But if nobody else wants it, I'll take it.
Who is interested in the broom of flying? Me.
Sarpy, did you put like a bunch of spaces after your name or something?
You know, that seems to happen every week if near the end. I don't know if I'm doing that myself or... You know, it may be because, you know what, I have space set as my push to talk button, so I bet I'm doing that.
Could be. Yeah, probably is, yeah. Especially if it's your push to talk button, yeah.
Very
Broom of
interested in
flying.
the broom of flying.
All right.
I'd be interested in that.
Anyone else? Barian?
That could be really good for a rogue, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
How
that
about
sounds
the
perfect.
potion of heroism? Anybody want that? Who wants the potion of healing and the oil of slipperiness?
I'll
Did
put
you
in
get
for
it-
the heroism.
Did you get an item yet, Erla?
You
No.
also find a small coffer with 500 gold in it as well. Airlo? What do you want? All three Airlo or what? Who wants what?
Somebody spoke up for potion of heroism.
Yeah, I'll throw in. I'll toss the dice for that potion of heroism, or else the oil of slipperiness. Either one.
Sounds like both are going to Shem then.
Sounds good.
Potion of healing?
Nobody wants it. I'll add it to mine.
Go for it.
All yours.
All right, there we go. And everybody gets a cut of the gold as well, 100. All right, you guys get a rest, get everything identified. Everything is on your character sheets, except for Sarpy's, because of all of the spaces that... Okay, there we go. Should be on there now. So what say you, adventurers? You guys are going back to Parnast, I believe, right?
Yeah, I want to make sure that these goblins aren't armed and they're going to follow us in.
The goblins. Okay, you strip them of
Nope,
all of
nope.
their belongings.
Well, they can keep like their clothes and stuff like that, but just their
Yeah.
weapons. I'll let them know that they're needing to come to town with us to explain what was going on. If they are honest to these humans, the humans are weak enough where they'll probably just let you go.
Sure.
But if you are ever if I hear tell of you ever joining with that 3-tooth bitch again, I personally will come chop your heads off.
Oh, we're not. We're out of here, sir. Oh, great. Leader of the new Bone Tusk tribe.
So they
We're
can
outta
go tell the idea is that they can come to town and tell the leaders what was going on and what happened, kind of corroborate stories, and then be set free. They can get out.
Give word to the rest of the Bone Tusk tribe. Give word to Kargoda. And then also give word to Bad Fruel, possibly? I like that. Boy, have we broken the confines of this adventure. Ah, I love it. All right, so that's where we're going to go ahead and end as you guys are heading back to Parnast. So you found out that
Before
Tove
we end, I
was
just
over
want
here
to point
too.
out that there was certainly some bad business going down in Parnas.
No pun intended. Wah, 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 wah.